The scans for One Piece chapter 1137 just came out, and with it comes massive information about King Harold, Loki, and even the ancient giant bloodline. But most importantly, Shanks has cleared his name from the rat allegations with the massive character reveal at the end of the chapter. My friends Akil, Micah, and I had a great discussion about it and all the lore implications that come from this chapter, so let's get right into it. How do you guys feel about Evil Shanks? He's real, evil twin Shanks.
We've been new.
We've been new. I never did like the rat Shanks. I never even thought for a second that real Shanks was evil.
It just didn't add up. You know what I mean?
No, I mean it low-key kind of did add up, but
I mean,
I
like in
didn't believe
every
it.
you saw like Shanks in the story, like he was always like portrayed as a good guy, and like
All
yeah, it
right,
would be like,
yeah.
but like ever since they did like film Red and shit, like it just seemed like why would he be evil?
Right. No, I agree that I never understood why he would be evil, but I see the like until that there was this second Shanks on Elbaph, the thought process of like, oh, Shanks could betray Luffy, he could be allied with the government, like it's possible, but I never thought it could be real. So I'm happy that it is this twin Shamrock.
Yeah,
That's a crazy name.
Shamrock.
That's a crazy name, by the way.
actually got spoiled. Like I saw that fucking thing on my Twitter, and then
That's
I
my
thought it
daily
was
Twitter.
I thought it was like some nickname. They're like, oh, we're gonna call this guy Shamrock now. But then I was like, it said something like, "What is Shamrock's agenda?" in the next chapter. Like, what? Why would they call him
Dude,
that?
he's kind of fire. I like his hair.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
this
mean,
guy's awesome.
Yeah, and the fit, it's like low key like Three Musketeers core.
Yeah, I gotta pull it up
Like,
again.
I mean, it looks like Garling's fit from the God Valley
yeah,
flashback.
true.
Yeah,
Very
And I
similar.
mean,
that's true.
he looks so nonchalant, bro.
Uh,
And like
that's the
Loki,
other thing. And like, okay, like I said, we've been new, but like all the points that were like pro like Shanks is evil
mhm.
were always like, how come this guy has like the exact same demeanor as Shanks, even though they were like,
I feel like
you know,
it's like especially in this chapter, you see that it's not the exact same demeanor.
Mm-mm.
Like Shamrock feels so like absolutely nonchalant, bro. Like look at his stance. Like he's just like,
I don't
all
know,
right,
bro.
you just beat the hell out of
Yeah, bro.
Loki. Let's change our tact, you know? Like he's not like
Okay, I feel you, but like, look at this, look at that, look at Shamrock introduction,
mhm.
and then like think about like Shanks entering like Marineford, like that air of like, yo, I'm
But
just here to
like
do my thing.
I think I already feel a different vibe. Like a very different vibe. Like I can't picture this guy like
Bro,
laughing or
panel
like
and-
having a good time like we've seen Shanks have a good
Okay, no,
time,
I
you
didn't
know?
say that. I
Yeah.
didn't say that. I didn't say that. I meant like when Shanks locks in, like,
Okay, yeah. When Shanks locks in,
Yeah,
they are pretty similar. But like I still feel like a difference between these two instead of him being a clone.
yeah,
And speaking of clone,
yeah.
people are saying that he could be a clone, but I'm like, no, they're brothers. They gotta
oh
be
no,
brothers.
I mean, the clone argument was like maybe a thing before, but we got a fucking Oda box that says like he's the son of
Well,
like.
I mean, what if Shanks
yeah.
is the clone
Why
of
are they cloning the
Shamrock? I
baby?
don't know, right?
Shanks
Like
is actually
Cloning the
like it, I
baby.
don't yeah,
like
yeah. I
the
think what
tech wasn't
happened
even out yet, too, right? Like they hadn't even
yeah, I think yeah,
developed that yet.
Stussy hadn't been cloned yet when they were born, I think.
Over
So I think
40
it's
years ago.
even
Shanks is
possible.
old. It's like
Shanks like
40, I think.
43,
Yeah.
I think.
Damn.
So it's old. Like that's
Punk.
way before Vegapunk was
Yeah.
doing that.
But I think it really, at least what I've been thinking is it's as simple as Garling wanted one son and then
Got
his
twins.
I don't know if it's wife or worse, but got twins and bro was like, I don't want twins, I only want one son, and then he put
Fucking
Shanks in a
toss
chest
him in a
and put him as a
box.
prize for like a God Valley competition, you know? Like I feel like it's as simple as Garling being dismissive and cruel as celestial dragons always are.
Yeah, I mean, my headcanon has always been like they were trying to hide the baby and like just put
Mhm.
it in the chest.
Well, I mean, if it's in a chest and was found at God Valley, wouldn't that be a prize?
Yeah.
No, like
I mean,
they
like, why would he be
hid the
valued?
baby in the chest, like to save the baby or whatever.
Oh, like who did?
Oh, like
I mean, like there's so many questions. Like why
like
is
a
there
law kind of thing, but with Shanks. Like,
Yeah, I was literally a law kind of thing with maybe like Shanks's mother figure. I don't know.
interesting.
The twin existing throws everything in a loop now, so I don't
Yeah.
even know. But I mean, like, I guess the bigger question is why was there a baby on God Valley to begin
Yeah.
with? Like,
Mhm.
Wait,
I
why is that
think
a problem?
I'm putting it as Garling put it up as a prize because he's fucked up. He liked the hunting games or whatever they're called, and he was like, I like the fucked up prizes. I'll put in my own discarded son as a fucked up prize for the hunting games.
Damn.
crazy. Yeah.
Or like, actually, I don't know. This is really all just speculation. But I mean, who do you think the pirate that Shamrock? I mean, you at this point, it's all but confirmed that Shamrock was the one in the room with the Gorosei asking
Yeah.
about a certain
100%.
pirate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. So
I think certain pirate has to be Loki now, especially like
Yeah.
last chapter.
however, okay, so like the timeline of that would be like he asked about him, and then like a month went by, and then
Yeah, I was gonna ask
They're
like
in
what
Elbaph.
arc was that
It was during the reverie.
cutaway
I don't
happened?
know. I feel
The-
like that's valid. Like
the Reverie.
Like-
the Reverie was like pre-Wano, right? Like
Yeah.
it
timeline
happened,
wise,
it happened at the same time as Wano.
but they were there for a while, like weeks.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it would make no sense for the God's Knights, who are in proxy the world government, to make a move when they're actively doing the reverie, and then they had the whole war like on Mary Joa, like, and they had Egghead going on. Like, I think like,
But okay,
Just
they have
next-
a direct teleport to Elbaph, which I think we should talk about later. But they
Yeah.
could just be there. Like what was the like? Did it take the Gorosei time to decide to like agree to recruit Loki, or
I know what it is. I know what it is. So the Gorosei were probably on the fence, but then Garling stepped up and became a Gorosei member. And then
and then he
Okay.
gave him like
yeah,
the yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
Go ahead.
He has an
Yeah.
in. Like Shamrock wanted to recruit Loki. Gorosei were like, I don't know, this guy's kind of. But
Kinda
then he's like,
crazy.
Papa, can I please recruit this
Please.
giant? And then he's like, okay.
yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that changed, so that probably makes like the most
Yeah.
sense.
Damn, how long do you think this is planned? Because I think it has to be at least since.
From Oda?
Yeah, like how long do you think? Like
I mean, it
evil
coincides
twin.
pretty well that Loki was introduced in Whole Cake Island, and then we got we got that scene like right after Whole Cake Island. So
That's
like,
true.
had the
However,
pieces.
well, I mean, like not just recruiting Loki, but also just the fact that Shamrock exists, like in the Figureland family. Like is that always been a part of Shank's backstory? Is that
I mean, if
from
Shanks was like discarded, then I feel like that would have been always part of it, right? Like if there's some part of like Shank's story that we don't know yet that's gonna be in future chapters about the like why Shamrock is like a God's Knight and why Shanks was discarded to God's Valley. I'm assuming that was planned
like a
since
while ago,
God's
right?
Valley was a thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
God's Valley was a thing since when did we first hear about that? When did we first hear about like the God Valley incident?
Like in the reverie, like it's like that. Like,
Because wasn't it Sengoku? He was like teaching a lesson to like some of the Marines about like the old era.
I'm assuming like Oda probably had the pieces once he like had like plans for Big Mom and Kaido at least.
Yeah.
However, it
and
might be even
Kaido
earlier
is-
than that. Because remember, Whitebeard, when he met Shanks on his ship, he said, "Your face reminds me," or like seeing your face makes this scar ache.
True,
could
and
he
that's
be It's probably Garling, yeah, because it wouldn't be Shamrock, because Whitebeard didn't have the scar during the God Valley flashback, which implies that he got it during, or
got it from the baby.
Yeah,
he
wait,
got
how
it
it
from the
yeah,
baby
if it was
Shamrock,
during the
yeah,
God
yeah.
Valley flashback,
So
that
it had-
imply
and-
that
and I
Shamrock
mean-
gave it to him while he was like an infant.
And
Yeah.
Garling is a sword user who was on God Valley. I think it's really not self-explanatory, but like it tracks that Garland gave Whitebeard that scar, and then he was like, when Shanks showed up on his ship, he was like, "Damn, your dad gave me this scar."
Yeah.
Now, this is a bit of like a tangent, maybe like whatever, but like this is probably not true. I looked at the swords and they don't seem to match at all. But like I had like a secret headcanon like all this time when we first saw like the silhouette of the Gods Knights and in the dragon panel, and like we saw like character with like a sword who looked like Shanks, right? A question that I had, and a lot of people who have read the series for like years, is like obviously the 12 supreme great swords and like what happened to Roger's sword, Ace. And I was thinking it would be crazy if like Shanks's evil twin got Ace.
I'm looking at it right now. I don't know what it looks like.
So like basically like Griffin, which is Shanks's sword,
is
Ace,
like Roger's sword.
Exactly. It's shaped exactly the same way. It has that hilt, that like kind of like spherical hilt. There's like a I can't tell if it's like a sheath or like the actual sword in the panel that we just like the last panel in the
Yeah, I'm looking at it
I can't
now.
tell. Like that's probably a sheath, right?
Yeah.
That's gotta be
Yeah. Okay. I guess we have to wait until like it comes out, but like right now it doesn't look like Roger's sword at all. But like that was just like always like a small like thought I had in the back of my head, like what if it could be Ace, because we don't know where that sword is right now.
Yeah, and Tashiki's getting it by the end of the series, by the way.
Tashiki's collecting all Supreme
Her ass
swords.
has the most impossible dream, bro.
Yeah.
She has to get Emma. She has to get the other one. I forgot what it's called.
She's got Yoru, bro. Like,
She has to get Yoru. I don't know, bro. She has to get Shisui.
It's cooked.
Like, what about the sword? Like, you just got like Fujitora's sword is like
she has to get Fujitora's sword. She has to get Green Bull's sword.
That's over.
Oh my god.
She has to get Whitebeard's fucking
I mean,
glaive thing.
like on his grave. Right?
Yeah, it's. I mean, that one might be easy to get, to be honest. But she just has to know where it is.
That's like messed up.
It's messed up, but it's probably the easiest one to get.
Yeah, true.
Or no, actually, low key, like Katetsu like 1 is on. No, wait, Katetsu 1's hard as fuck to get. That's the one that. The Venus has, yeah. And then Katetsu 3, that's the one that's like fairly easy because it's just hanging up in Tenguyama's shack, right?
Oh, that's
yeah.
True. That's Katetsu.
That's 2. No, 3. Okay, 3's the one that Zoro has. 2's the one that's in Wano, and then 1 is the one that Nishijoro has.
Bro, how do you even like keep all this information in your head?
I don't know, bro.
It's like insane. What the hell?
If you guys made it this far into the video and you like what you see, please click subscribe. This is a brand new channel. We're gonna do weekly discussions and some more focused One Piece videos in the future. So if you like the vibes, go ahead and subscribe.
Wait, also, am I like dumb, or did we ever get an answer to who that shadow was that was drinking on
Not
the
yet.
Elbaph?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Copper stocks, dude.
Yeah, I think it is not probably, but if it's someone that we know, I think it's Scopper more than Shiki. I don't think it's Shiki. There's no way it's Shiki.
I think the Shiki thing is gone.
Although it's Shiki.
It does seem like Shiki. I mean, that whole Elbaph connection with like the animals on Shiki.
Yeah, that is a little interesting, but maybe it's just Oda was like, I like big animals, and then drew big animals. Speaking of those animals, they got fucked by Gunko. Oh my god! Like
Gunko, also, there's more to her power that's like kind of interesting.
Her power, I thought it was just bandages, but no, it's arrows that she can like turn into her clothes. I think I'm gonna need like a better explanation for it, but it looks like it can do many things.
It seems like, yeah, I agree. It can do many things, but also like it seems more and more so that like this seems like a bestowed ability.
Well, it says arrow fruit. Like it said in the Oda box, it says that it is a devil fruit.
You're right.
So like,
wait,
so it seems that she does have a devil fruit, and it's not a bestowed ability like the Gorosei.
Wait. I have a question. All right.
Yeah.
So we see like when she attacks Loki, like I guess Loki can like use observation hockey or something to figure it out, but like you can see like the attack that's about to happen to him before it happens. What's like the benefit of that?
I
Well,
don't
it's unavoidable. She said it's unavoidable.
I
Like
think that's just her being cocky, and also he's chained. Like I don't think it's
Oh,
literally unavoidable. Like in one of the panels, she like grabs onto one of the arrows, or like she's standing on it, and then it like goes its path, and she
Yeah.
like slides up
Yeah.
it, and then she punches him, and then she grabs onto another one. So I think the arrows move, and she's just moving with the arrows.
Okay.
oh, I
Yeah, I
think
can
I
see.
the
think regardless, I'm gonna need to see this animated because this is gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah,
I
this
feel
is
like,
like crazy. I
Yeah.
thought
but
that
also
she was
that
like literal with the fact that it was like unavoidable. Like it projects it, but it's unavoidable. So maybe if you're fighting with someone else, then
mhm,
like she's weaker, but like if you're one on one, it's like OP. I wanted to
yeah.
see. I took it literally, so I kind of wanted to see what like her against Bonnie would look like if it's like an unavoidable future versus like any future
Oh
you can
wait, that's
imagine.
actually crazy. If it does work like that, that'd be cool.
If
But
it does
Yeah.
work
it
like that.
also looks like the arrows can just be used as attacks themselves because
Yeah, because the dog.
you see all the animal like the dog was hung with the arrow in the last chapter, and also in this chapter there's like a bunch of the animals that are like stabbed by the arrows.
Also, like, in that one panel where like she's about to like attack Loki,
Hmm.
it seems like the arrows like they like come out of her foot, obviously, which also her feet are like huge for some
I
reason.
think all of her clothes are made of the arrows, I think.
But what confused me, or like I'm just interested to see how this works, is like when the arrow pops like from her feet to like the ground, like the bandage looking thing like
Yeah.
leaves the foot. So I don't understand. Like I actually
I
don't understand. Is it like
yeah,
a Yondu situation, like where she
like a
can
what?
like a Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, that'd be fire. It might be a Yondu situation.
Wait, who's Yon? Oh, I see what
He
you
has
mean.
the arrow, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
also
this
though,
little,
if you look at the like the page after where she does there's like the big kick spread
Hmm.
where she kicks him across the face. It
Hmm.
looks more like in this page the arrows are acting as like an indicator for her attacks than like rather
Hmm.
than the attacks themselves. Like it looks
Hmm.
yeah,
like
I was
it's
thinking that
showing
too.
that she's gonna kick and then it shows that she's about to uppercut,
Well,
but the arrow
like
isn't
in it
actually
says
like
like just say the word. Will you join God's Knights? In that one, she's standing on the arrow.
right.
Like ready.
The arrow is curving into his face, and then at the bottom right panel, the arrow moves, and she's like sliding along the arrow, and then she winds up and then kicks him in the face with like the force of her sliding up the arrow. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so it's like projected because she has
Like the
to.
arrow is moving really
You sh
fast and she's on
Yeah,
it, and it like slides her up into his face.
I'm not gonna
right.
lie. This. I mean, logically, you'd probably put Shamrock versus Luffy, but like I think Gunko versus Luffy would be a way more interesting like fight as far
Yeah.
Yeah,
as their ability to go. I mean,
yeah,
shit, Shamrock swordsman, so we might get Shamrock versus Zoro, dude.
fire. That'd be fire. But I mean, like I think anyone versus the people would probably be pretty awesome.
Usopp versus
Gunko.
Gonko.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Usopp needs to put that observation hockey into use to
No, for
avoid
real.
the future.
That'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy feat.
Yeah, and Usopp needs to do something, bro. I've been seeing the seeds. I've been seeing the seeds get planted for like some Usopp hype coming up in the future.
It's gotta be soon.
I hope so,
Yeah.
man. I hope so.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the start of the chapter. See, read down. Dude,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the lore with the Giants and Herald and stuff is very
yeah.
interesting. And you know
I'm not
what?
I'm just gonna
Mhm.
say it. I looked at I mean, people have been like asking for like the connection between like the Onis and like the ancient
Oh
giants and
yeah,
all.
I think that's absolutely what it means.
Yeah, I mean, I look at King Harold and I'm seeing Kaido, man. Like I'm
Do you
seeing
think
like
Kaido is this like descendant of Harold?
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like there's it just
Oh,
like they probably aren't related at all. I'm just like whoa, I like just thought about
yeah,
Kaido. Like just imagine the horns were there.
yeah, he would look like
Like
Kaido. So
horns off.
I think it is just I mean, even implied here that Kaido and the rest of the people who have horns just have ancient giant blood in them. Like
Yeah, probably.
however
Yeah.
far it's distilled. Like even the Toby Roppo, like Black Maria, like
Yeah,
ancient giant blood, just however far distilled down the line it is.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that's always been something that I've been wondering. Like, is there like an actual Oni race, or is it just they're just humans with horns? But it does look like they're humans, but with ancient giant ancestry in some way.
I wonder if it's kind of like how the Buccaneers are kind of like giant ancestry.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The Oni are like ancient giant
Mm-hmm.
ancestry.
Yeah, that makes sense. And how humans are monkey minks, right? But like down the
Yeah.
line, isn't that what Wanda said back in
I,
Zoe?
I can't
I
tell if
think
that was like Wanda's like headcanon or like it was
Or
like
is it
actual.
or if
if
it's
it was like
real?
actual.
I
Yeah.
can't tell.
It'd be fire if we go back to the Void Century and they're all fucking minks, all the humans.
Thanks, yeah. I mean, that's you think
Makes it
Joy is
right.
like big, right? Isn't that your theory?
I don't think so, but I just like it would be kind of cool if Joy Boy was a monkey mink and he was like, and that's why the Monkey Clan is named that is because they were from monkey minks. Like that's not like what I think, but I just think it would be kind of cool if that was the
Mhm.
case, and also
Wait,
it would
Monkey
line up
Clan?
with Wanda saying that humans used to be monkey minks.
Mhm.
Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind.
So we got Road here, dude. Road's getting bitched around by Nami, bro. That's crazy.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
he's
panel
kinda-
last chapter, where he was like, where Zeus was like, "You're third."
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
third in the rankings.
Yeah, third in, wasn't it like the slave rankings?
Yes.
Wasn't
Yeah.
he like, I'm so glad to be Nami's third slave?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, man,
Bro.
road.
But yeah, the castle, no giants are allowed to go in it. And I think that might be somewhat related to the fact that there's a fucking demonic portal there.
Wait,
Yeah.
portal?
Yeah, I mean, like
Wait,
the
wait,
God's
wait,
Knights
wait.
got teleported there. Like,
Oh
so I mean,
yeah, but wait, was that not the same as Emu? Like the Emu shit that happened on
I mean, we still don't really know
Egghead?
how the portals
okay,
work.
true. I guess I
And-
assumed that there had to been like the summoning circles like there, like
already.
previously,
Oh,
and then
I just thought maybe
because
it was
otherwise
On
Emu could just beam them like fucking anywhere, like
That's
instantly,
true.
which is kind of
Egghead,
OP.
On Egghead, it seemed like Saturn had to be like a certain distance from the
Mm,
island to use it, and then once Saturn was there, he could like teleport all of them.
Mhm.
That's what it's like.
mhm.
I wonder if it's a similar thing where like they like just got close enough to the
Mhm.
island and then like were able to like use it. I mean, the more interesting answer is that Harold is in cahoots with the government.
That's
and,
okay.
like,
You originally said that you think Loki was gonna be a hero or like at least not a villain, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, Loki's so raw. I hope he's the villain. But no, every chapter
No.
I'm leaning more into the Loki's gonna be not a villain.
he's
yeah.
very much set up like a classic Oda like twist
yeah,
here.
like Frankie originally was, you know.
Frankie, Zoro,
Yeah, like Odin.
Odin's a
Odin,
really good
yeah.
example.
Wait,
Yeah.
Odin
Like,
was initially a.
Well, I mean, he was
I
like
mean-
a troublemaker. Like everyone was like, "Oh, this fucking Odin kid's like doing just fucking rampaging everywhere," and like,
Oh,
yeah,
Odin's a weird
Yeah.
example because you get like his legacy first, but
Yeah.
then like what
Mhm.
flashback he
Oh,
set
I
up
see
like
what you mean.
horrible. Yeah.
yeah. He's like at the age of 5, he killed like 1 million people, and
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
damn.
but the castle
so
looks
how would that-
great.
Wait, how would that like fan? Oh, never mind. I don't want to like go off on too much of a tangent. I can bring
I
this
mean-
up in a second.
On the point with King Harold, it is like still confusing. Like I don't know what. Okay, because King Harold's like plan to like meet with, I mean, like be with the world and
Yeah.
whatever. It is reminiscent of like Wano opening its borders, which is
Yes.
inherently a good thing. Obviously, it's not ready to do that right now,
Mhm.
but I think that's still like Odin and in by proxy Momonosuke's dream
Mhm.
to open the borders of Wano. But
What I-
like just like the way it's set up here and like
Dude, and he looks nasty. Like he looks like he's mean. But
Who,
that could just
Harold?
yeah, but that could just be the portrayal of that image, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's as simple as he's good or bad. I think
Mm.
it's like more complicated than that. Because like it does seem like Hadruddin was actually like Hadruddin's good. We can like all
Yeah,
agree
I
on
think
that,
I
right?
think I
Yeah.
think Harding's dream of being the king of all giants
Yeah.
is sort of the like if Harold ends up allying with the world government on a more like nefarious level, I think Harding's dream is like the good version of that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Hardin and Momo are like the new generation that are gonna like
Yeah.
They
cross
bridge
cultures
the
in a good
yeah.
way. But I feel
For
like
sure.
especially since Harold ripped out his horns and you see at the end that the ancient giants ruled over the entire new world at one point. I
Mhm.
feel like Harold's hatred of the ancient giant race can also like exist in line with the world government's hate of the ancient giants like from the void century. So maybe they like twinned up and they're like, let's get Elbaph into the world government and get rid of the and then they're
But when you're
like
saying ancient giants, you just mean giants, right? Because at the end, I think he just says giants. Does he? Does he say ancient giant?
let me see at the end.
I think
Oh
he
yeah,
doesn't.
long ago the savage
Mhm.
warriors of Elbaph dominated the new world.
Yeah.
So
I mean
I
that
guess
that like goes with like Morge's
mhm,
theory of like they beat, they won like that whatever war to like
yeah,
get Elbap in the first
yeah.
place.
So yeah, maybe it's just the world government does not fuck with the giants because they initially won the war. They initially controlled the new world, and Harold ripped out his horns because he doesn't like the ancient giants because of their like savagery or whatever. And I feel
Hmm.
like that could be like a way for the world government to kind of get in his head and be like for them to
Yeah,
like
we don't like him
really rule over
too.
Elbaph if they join, you know? Like it could be some sort of like we won in the end. You used to rule over the new world, but now us, the celestial dragons, command your country or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like bro, if you're so, if you have so much hatred that you like fucking rip out
Like that's
an entire
crazy.
part of your body like that, that's a crazy amount of emotion to be going into something that should be a more like thought out decision. You
I'm
know what I
like
mean?
wondering if, and this might be like a little gruesome, it might not like be a thing at all, but I wonder if like he like ripped off the horns off of Loki and Hadrodin. Like
Mm.
Loki has, like these like the helmet horns, but
Yeah.
like it doesn't seem like they're real horns. Like they don't look like any of the horns we've seen so far, at least.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Wait, could
Loki
that
doesn't he have a
be?
bandage on his horns?
That is a good point.
So
I don't know what's
those
going
could
on
be
there.
real, or it could just be some design shit.
Yeah, like maybe like broke and like he had to like wrap it back
Yeah,
on or
it could be
something.
that, but maybe he
Yeah,
could
I
have
guess.
real horns. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's hard to
wonder,
say.
like, do you think if that's the case, if it's like he ripped the horns off of them and Haridin doesn't have, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any horns on his like
You know, on his character design at all,
on
right?
his
On his
character design,
helmet.
right? Right?
We
But
don't.
Loki
I think he just has
does.
a
That
regular
could be
helmet.
kind of reminiscent of
Oh,
like
true.
how they want to go about, ruling Elbaph,
Yeah,
or
because
how Elbaph should look in the future.
Yeah,
Haradin, I mean, he is a warrior, but he does want to unite the giants, and Loki seems to be all about that destruction. So that could be
Yeah.
sort of
Well,
like
maybe it
imagery
could be
of
destruction of
he
world
said he wants to
government.
destroy the world.
Yeah. But
That
I don't know if
that
this is
could
like a
mean the
thing,
world
but
government.
that could
Yeah,
mean the world
mm.
government.
And it
So
probably
there
does.
is a world where or like a reality where maybe Loki like heard or like overheard or somehow found out about um oh my God, Harold, is that his name? King
Yeah,
Harold?
Harold. Yeah,
Bro. Harold working with the government and just maybe took it like at face value, and then that's what fueled him to
I
like
definitely
take
also
basically
take a look at Harold's sword in
take over.
the painting. Right? Is that
hmm
not the sword that is in Jarl's head? Is that not the same sword?
Oh, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say.
It could be Jarl has amnesia. I mean, if anyone has amnesia and is
It's gotta
justifiable,
be.
it's the guy with the sword in his brain, bro.
Oh god.
Like if
Yeah.
Jarl and Loki were the only survivors of that incident, and one of them
Okay.
has a sword in their brain, and one of them could be getting framed, you know?
No,
Yeah.
Jarl's on literally like the first page of the previous chapter. I'm going back and forth right now. It's looking pretty similar. I'm not gonna lie.
Like that
Yep.
hilt,
I don't
that
usually see
hilt
like
and the
yeah, I don't
wraps.
see that hill. I mean, I also don't really pay attention. But I don't think I see a hilt that like bends like that too often.
Hmm.
I mean,
Like the
it
little
could also be something as simple as Loki took Harold's sword and then did
Yeah,
it himself.
and fought
That's
with
all.
it, you know.
Yeah.
But um, so was it confirmed that Loki has already eaten the devil fruit?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's confirmed, and that he and Shanks like beat him while he had it. I think that's
yeah.
like all
Okay.
confirmed.
And he's in Sea Stone Chain, right? Like they
Hmm.
wouldn't need to do that
So
again.
that
Yeah.
I saw some discussion about how Harold was killed 14 years ago, and the gum gum fruit was stolen 13 years ago. But I guess
Okay.
that doesn't make that kind of
You
that line
think
of thinking doesn't
the gum
count.
fruit?
What?
Were you saying like Harold might have had the gum gum fruit?
Well, I think people were saying that the gum gum fruit or like the Nika fruit was the legendary fruit that was passed down through the giants, but if Loki it's confirmed that he already has eaten that fruit, then that doesn't make sense because Luffy ate it, so that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Can't be real.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a whole switcheroo happened. I do also like want to believe that like the gum gum fruit was like probably called other things
Hmm.
like throughout history
Hmm.
like obviously it's the Nika fruit, but like
Hmm.
historically like maybe people just got the power and they just like tried stuff and they're like,
Hmm.
oh, it's
It's
whatever
the
fruit, but it's not.
stretch fruit. Oh, it's the
Yeah,
bounce fruit. Oh, it's the
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah.
They all had interpretations of like what it could be.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but I want to say like about Loki, I still think um a part of me like doesn't want this to happen. It would be awesome if he stayed until the end of the story, but like I think he's written to die in Elbaph.
Yeah.
Like I think he's basically like has all the check marks for like a tragic hero like setup.
Yeah.
And the thing
Especially.
that keeps coming back to me, well, initially I thought because I always think back to the Lola stuff, like the fact
Hmm.
that this fucking monster had like
Hmm.
some romantic interest with this other character
Yeah.
is just like insane, let alone Lola.
Hmm.
But like just the fact that that like side exists while Loki also exists, I thought in my head before last chapter,
Hmm.
I thought it was like, oh, Loki was great, nice guy. Something happened with King Harold, and then
Hmm.
things changed.
Hmm.
But if you go back to last chapter, he has a history of like arson and like,
Yeah,
just like
he's a
horrible for
trickster.
all his
He's
life.
I think I don't know. I feel like it might I feel like that like sordid past of Loki might be like myth or like way overblown. Just like Odin's
Yeah,
was, you know? Like
true, true, yeah, true.
like
Yeah.
like oh, he was an arsonist. Like maybe he liked to set a fire like campfire or something, you know?
He
Like
went like dry
yeah,
and like,
yeah, or
Hmm.
like other shit was just blamed on him potentially.
yeah,
But
But he also
yeah.
like
I mean,
didn't
like
when they were
the
killing his dog, he was like, "Oh yeah, whatever. Like
he
it'll
wasn't like
just
whatever.
fuel my rage."
He was
He's like, "It's
like
sad. Like it's sad, yeah, and I want him to live, yeah, but it'll just fuel my rage." I'm like, that's kind of
I think like the
it's a
Valhalla
very
warrior's death thing. That's probably gonna happen to Loki. I think
Hmm.
like if I
Yeah.
go to that last chapter to see like exactly what he said about his dog dying.
Yeah, he
I
just
don't
said
even.
like that was like fated to happen or whatever, right? Like he was just like there's nothing I can do to stop it. Like
Yeah, a
Oh
warrior never kicks and screams in the face of death. That's a death flag for Loki. Just him saying that, you know?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Yeah, he's like he accepts his like yeah, he's friends with the wolf, but he accepts the wolf's fate and wishes him peace. It's okay to grieve and rage, but a warrior never kicks and screams in the face of death. I think Loki might die.
You might be.
Yeah. I suspect he might die laughing, dude.
True. True. Oh, dude. Uh uh Giant D Loki. He's
Giant
got
D
the will of
Loki.
D.
Loki's got a D in his name for sure.
Well, that would mean Haradin does too, and Harold.
Yeah,
And
it's
wait a
fun.
minute, what about the mom? One,
Yeah,
Yo.
who's Loki's mom?
I'll-
Does the Queen of Elbaph still exist? Did she die?
Also, I was thinking about this earlier. Loki and Hari, how do you say his name? Hardin?
Hardin,
Hardin?
I think it's Haradin.
Hardin?
Yeah, saying it
Okay.
differently every
Well,
time.
what
Like
I
a
don't
silent
know.
J.
But their like births were announced at the same time, right?
No,
No,
no, no, no.
it was
I thought
Loki. It was Loki and Road, right?
Yeah, it was Loki and
oh, it was
Rhodes.
Loki
It
and
was like
Road.
in the Big Mom flashback, Hadradin is already like a kid. I mean, I don't know what that is in Elbaph years, but like he
Mhm.
looks like a kid.
Oh,
And
okay.
then like in the flashback, they announced like, oh, the king gave birth to I guess Loki. I don't know if
Okay.
they
Yeah.
said, but, like,
That makes
and
a
then
lot more sense.
Yeah,
Because
like
in my head, I thought they were announced at the same time. So I'm like, did he like find out that that like a giant from a different island, or like different part of the island, I forget, was
it was a different
pregnant,
island,
and
because
different island.
yeah,
Okay, different island was
was Loki
pregnant.
confirmed before?
Immediately left and immediately married the queen and then had a kid. That would be crazy. Like I thought that's
Harold
what
was making
happened.
rounds, bro.
yeah,
Harold was
like
going at it.
well, because giants do hail from other islands. Because Saul is from
Oh,
the West Blue, right?
Oh yeah, wait, that's right.
So
that's the
so
thing.
maybe Haradin's mother is from whatever island Saul's from,
Yeah, maybe.
and maybe she's a D. Wait a minute, maybe
Whoa,
she's
I just remembered something. Saul's whole thing was like he hates the savagery of the Elbap
yeah.
giants.
So like
The queen who's from
mm,
whatever island Saul's from, they're like maybe she's the one who was like, "Yo, Harold, you gotta chill out. Like
yeah,
you don't
Oh,
maybe
and then he like
have
ripped off his horns and then
yeah.
stabbed her. I don't know.
Like I think. Wait a minute. Actually, no. Or maybe. Do you think that Shaggy could be Haradin's mother? Talking to
Shaggy?
Loki? No, Shaggy.
Shaggy?
Like
Who's
Mosa.
Shaggy?
Remember Mosa?
Oh, Mosa. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
is
like
Mosa?
Mosa. I mean, in the official translation, it like Mosa's name was Shaggy.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
even know that.
yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
I
Shaggy
didn't know that.
One Piece.
Like they haven't been shown yet. They were just talking to Loki on
Oh,
the
you're
snail
saying
phone.
Mosa might be. I don't know. The way. Wait, you're saying Mosa might be Hadradin's mother?
Haradin's
What?
mom who's talking to Loki, or no, because they're saying like it can't be Loki's mom, who's
Yeah, you
apparently
can't.
the Queen of Elbaph, who like maybe is still alive, but we haven't seen him
All I'm saying,
yet.
we still don't know anything about the heaven tier of.
True,
Oh,
maybe because there's no current monarch, right? Or that we haven't seen one, or like Haradin would be the
you're
successor to Harold, but he's not the king, so maybe the queen's still
right.
alive.
You're
Yeah,
absolutely right. Forgot
yeah.
about that. For a second, I was
Mm,
thinking Jarl, but he's just like
He's just an
he's just
elder. Yeah,
a
he's
goat.
just an old
yeah,
guy. Yeah.
it's just
um,
Also,
yeah, you're totally.
I think we're gonna get a flashback with alive Ors, because they've mentioned him like almost like 2 or 3 times.
yeah.
Because
Look at
like
my-
because in I think the previous chapter, Usopp was like, we slayed, or like I've delivered the final blow to the ancient giant Ors, and then the giants were like, oh, he's a legend. Ors is, he's like a legendary warrior. And then Luffy
Okay,
saw the skull and was like,
I was
this is just like
looking.
Ors.
I was looking to see like when the ore stuff was. So Jarl is 400 years or like
Mm.
400 something years old. Ors was 500 years ago. It is kind of a while back.
Ors died 500 years ago.
Yes, yeah. Or
So
it says 4 years ago, Ors ravaged the seas, and
so
then he created a nation of villains. I don't know what that means,
so
but
what
What
yeah.
the
if
hell?
what if
I forgot about that.
what if Jarl, like if there was a flashback when like Jarl was young, maybe Or is still alive at that moment. Like and we get a like Elbaph flashback, like ancient Elbaph flashback,
That'd be crazy.
and we see
Wait, I was thinking,
alive
wait, of
Ors.
villains? Wait, was Ors like, was that the ancient
It's the one
giant
from Thriller
race?
Bark. From Thriller Bark.
No, I'm saying like you said that they said that Ors led a villain nation.
Ors, like we don't really know anything about Ors, but like we were given like little details. It was
Mm.
that he ravaged the seas, he created a nation of villains, and apparently he took over like a bunch of islands. And he also has like the title of continent puller,
So like,
which
Well,
so
maybe
like
that maybe
the
that's
new
just
world.
yeah, maybe that's just the ancient giants in the new world. Like Ors was a part of
That's what I
the
was
fucking
thinking.
people that just fuck shit up
yeah,
and took command of the new world.
yeah. I also am
That's
just
crazy.
like the
Mm.
scale of things are just like confusing to me right now.
Mm.
Like Ors is like huge, like
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
Onigashima head, like that
Mm.
Onigashima head
Mm.
is like ridiculous.
Mm.
Like I just like I
Wait,
just
that's
can't
an
even.
actual head? Wait, that's an actual
Yeah,
skull?
I mean, so we just on that note, like Marco had like this random one-off line when they got to Onigashima. He was like, "Oh, that's what they're calling it now," which I mean, I don't know what the fuck that's even
Oh,
supposed to mean.
yes. So it used to be called another name.
Used to have a different name.
Oh, and
It maybe
Marco you like was at Wano at one point, like pre Kaido, right? With the Whitebeard
to
pirates? Yeah.
get Odin. Yeah, you're
So
right.
they're on Wano. They must have sailed past what Onigashima used to be.
But I mean, just like a little like my hesitance on that is that like I don't know like what's to stop Kaido from like just bringing Onigashima over with his power to do that, I guess. You know what
Mm,
I mean? Like he was just able
mm,
to like lift the island or whatever.
yeah.
But I don't. There's still so many questions about like
Mm,
that. Like,
mm,
how come there aren't like more skulls like that around the world? I
mm.
guess.
Hmm.
True. Maybe
But yeah.
they're at the bottom of the ocean. Maybe.
Oh, true. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I look just thought Kaido wanted like a cool looking place to
So he just built
drink,
I
it.
mean, that probably was a part of it.
like
Yeah.
bum. Like I thought it was just like
But
his little like
I don't
man
know. Maybe
cave
he was
thing.
tapping into his ancestry.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Also, maybe that's why he told Caesar to make the numbers.
Yeah. No, definitely. Oh, I
Yeah.
completely forgot
Yeah.
about that. I think the numbers. I think like Kaido had like some big mom situation where
Mm,
he has like some longing for like, a family situation.
hmm
And I feel like that's why he like was able to round up all the ancient zones with Hanafuda or whatever.
And and
Um,
and since
he
all
get ancient or Oni DNA or whatever the hell.
yeah, like all the Tobiropo have horns, right? So he like specifically
Except Drake.
selected them. I don't know. Maybe he rounded up all the people who were strong and had ancient giant like blood in them to become the Tobiropo, and then he gave them the ancient Zoans. And then when Drake popped up and saw that he had an ancient Zoan, he's like, "All right, you're cool. Come here."
Like an adopted. That would like kind of make sense. Also, like the Oni infection thing happened as well. So like
Yeah, the
Oh,
Ice
wait,
they're
Oni.
definitely
what the
using
fuck?
yeah they're definitely using
Oh, I
like
forgot that was a
they've
thing.
got Oni shit on Wano.
Yeah,
It's
I
being
mean they're just
developed
weird.
Maybe
by.
Queen used like bloodline elements of the ancient giants to make that like happen.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean the numbers are so weird. Like,
Mhm.
do you guys
wait,
do you guys
what do
know
you
about?
like? What does that mean?
The
What
Okay,
numbers were the
or like there's they're kind of forgettable in the long run of things. One of
yeah.
my many problems with Wano, but like but they're like these giants that like they just look funky and like they were numbered from 1 to I think 9 or
I
something.
like vaguely remember this.
If you look up numbers One Piece, you'll see them. They
Like
look really
like
wacky.
Apu was the one who was like commanding them. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
But dude, wait, Jacob, I don't know if we've even talked about this. Do you know about like the random? It's not even random. It seems like too coincidental for it to be not true, but like numbers 1 to 3 look very similar to the three samurai that were stuck in the basement with Yamato. They look very
Oh
similar.
shit, you think they got turned into them? I
That's
was damn.
that never got like explained or anything, but like it seems very like if you look them up, you'll see it. Like
Uh-huh.
look up numbers 1 to 3, like 1 to 3, and then just look up like the other ones especially. Shimotsuki Ushimaru, you kind of like don't really see it that well, but like other two for sure, it looks very similar.
All right, let me see these guys.
Also
Oh damn, I
pulling it
kind
up.
of see it.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, what the hell?
you see it?
Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna like do a split view on my screen.
Hey, you know
It
what? That
seems
might be
like
real.
too much of a coincidence.
I
Like,
just thought that since they were at least like the scene with fucking Chopper and Usopp in the tank, and like one of the numbers was like playing with them like a toy. I just
yeah.
thought they were like previous like children from Punk Hazard that Caesar was experimenting on.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
That's
That'd
what
be
I
fun.
thought. That's what I for real thought.
Yeah.
Cause I mean,
Um,
cause Caesar made them,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, and he had previous batches of kids that went wrong. So like,
I guess I never even thought of like where the kids came. I just thought, oh, Caesar made them. They're new to this life thing, so they'll do child things.
yeah,
I didn't think like, oh, he got the children from here, or like,
Yeah. I
yeah.
don't know what the hell like could have even happened. Like we like up until now we don't even have like any idea what that technology would be like to turn someone into like an ancient giant. But
Hmm.
like yeah, I don't know. It does it like in the same way like the smile fruits are like kind of faulty.
Hmm.
It does seem like this also is like a little
Yeah, like
faulty.
Caesar's like almost there, but
Yeah.
he rushes into
oh,
things.
Yeah.
I wonder if the like Oni ammo or whatever that they use is just like failed like conversion
Like
serum or
I would
whatever
imagine.
that just like completely takes him over
Okay,
instead of like allowing him to keep identity.
this is complete headcanon, just some like bullshit. But I would imagine like in the discussion between Kaido and Caesar to making the numbers, fucking Queen was in there like, I could do this, Kaido. I could do this. I'm better than that fucking Caesar guy.
Yeah.
No, I see
Yeah.
it.
And something completely sidetracked, but at the end Shamrock has the Celestial Dragon family name, but Gunko doesn't.
Yeah. I was thinking
So,
about that.
do you think that she was someone who was recruited to become a God Knight like they're trying to do to Loki instead of being born a Celestial Dragon?
Okay, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
is that how
lie.
that works?
Oh, Gunko is giving me like major like Glazer like energy, like emu
Yeah,
Glazer.
Emu
I
Glazer?
She is like 99% the silhouette from Inside the Garden Room, the one that
Yes.
like the I think like Gunko is like her like just side person, like her right hand person, like Gunko is like go do that,
Like,
go do this, like
Yeah.
yeah, she did kind of go crazy when he was just like, I don't really want to join, and then she just
yeah.
like
He was like,
fucking went.
insolence.
The way that Gunko says like commenter and stuff
Yeah.
makes me feel like
I
she,
like
I don't
Oh,
know.
like it's
like a
kind of like the
projection kind of
reverse
thing.
Dofi, like someone who was not a celestial dragon but now got the taste of it and now like wants to flex it as much as she can.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
like and also, do you think she was in the room? Do you think she was the one who killed Cobra?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
huh.
Could have been.
If
So like,
if she's Emu's
Arrow.
like main guard or like one who's always with him, like she's probably with him always and like cloaked. Like she was like if she was the person who was in Emu's room, then why would she not follow him into the throne room to be his bodyguard, you know?
Yeah.
And like
Mhm.
Yeah.
we
True.
didn't see Emu use that attack that killed Cobra. We just saw the attack that killed Cobra and assumed that it was
Yeah.
Emu's power, but it could have been her just hiding in the corner and just fucking
That would kind of make a lot more sense than Emu having a
Mhm.
power. I feel like Emu doesn't have a like a power.
He does though. He transformed. into
Yeah.
something.
Well, he
Turns into like something.
not like I don't know.
You're
I
saying
feel
like
like
Emu is like a monster, not
yeah,
like
like
Mhm.
like Emu
Mhm.
is a monster, and
yeah,
then like
maybe.
Mhm.
bestows powers
Mhm.
upon
Yeah.
or is able to transfer powers. So I don't know. Emu's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
confusing.
think
No, I kind of agree with that.
how you know what I just had a thought of.
Mm.
I was like it kind of like connected the dots. Like I said, Gunko was the reverse Dofi, and we're talking about like recruiting for God's Knights. What if Dofi was gonna be recruited as a God's Knight, and that's how he knows about that Emu exists?
Oh
Complete random conjecture.
wait, but he's part of.
Wasn't
Oh
and wasn't he talking about the assassins from above?
Yeah, I saw like there was a like a you know that YouTuber Dawn and Dusk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even watch the video, but I saw a thumbnail that was like it was like Gunko and then Dofi in like the prison, I guess, have been held down.
Yeah.
Now, oh, are they trying to say that like Gunko was gonna be sent down to kill Dofi? Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like in my honest opinion, we talked about it like briefly like in our chats, but I think Dofi just like knows about Uranus. Like
Mm-hmm. But
that's like what it feels like.
but how would he have known about that?
I
Because
don't know.
he was a
I have no.
kid, and
Yeah.
then he left Marijois. He came back with his father's head as a kid still, and then they didn't let him in. So with that timeline, he hasn't been to Marijois since he was a kid. So he would have had to have some sort of contact or at least intel
You're right.
from Marijois since then. And that
You're,
could be that he was contacted or like tried to be recruited to the Gods Knights because they're like, oh, he used to be a celestial dragon. He might do our bidding or something like that.
yeah,
mm,
we're missing like
Mm-hmm.
something in the Dofi storyline
Mm-hmm.
that like is
Yeah.
not adding up.
And like
'Cause, yeah,
like
I would even
him talking about that, oh, he like when he's in jail he's like screaming, he's like, I know too much, like they're gonna send someone to come down and kill me. So like maybe he knows that the God's Knight exists, and they're saying that they're gonna send them down to Impel Down to kill him.
yeah, yeah, I can see that.
That'd be interesting, a way to tie Dofi back into the story, because like he's down there unless some sort of jailbreak happens, which I hope Impel Down 2
Impel
happens.
Down 2.
Round two with cross skill is gonna happen, guys.
Yeah, with Weevil and Marco and
Are
yeah, and Cross Guild's got to do something. Like they haven't done anything yet,
yeah, I think so.
and I think that makes sense because Weevil being a warlord, Dofi being a warlord, Cross Guild being based on the dissolution of the warlords. It's
Yeah,
got some cookage in there, you know.
yeah. I mean, I was just thinking about like where like this story like Elbaph is like in my head like the next couple chapters are gonna be this right like
Mm-hmm.
Loki Loki, Shamrock, Gunko are doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Luffy gets the key from the castle, maybe discovers something else in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
Luffy and that like team has to meet Shamrock. There has to be an interaction where they're like, "Wait, Shanks? It was not Shanks? Whatever."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that has to happen.
He's
It
like,
feels
"Oh,
like
Shanks,
it's
you got your arm back." Like he
yeah.
would say some shit like that.
I feel like that interaction is gonna happen, and I don't know how to scale Shamrock right now, but
All I'm saying is he's got some aura and he's got some confidence. Loki said, "If I was in chains, like if only I wasn't in chains or something like that." And then bro said it would make no difference. Like
yeah.
if anything, he's got confidence that he can do some work, you know?
Yeah, I feel like, in my opinion, like they're saving the Scopper character or the hidden silhouette character to
Yeah.
like stop Shamrock in the last minute.
Like Rayleigh
Yeah.
did to Kizaru.
Exactly, it's gonna be like
Yeah.
a very slow thing. And then maybe it's a case where Shamrock's like, "Oh, I don't want to deal with the legendary Scopper Gavan right now. I think we should leave." Like,
We
I don't know.
should get out of
I don't
Oh
know.
my
here.
god, the fraud
Yeah.
allegations would immediately start, bro. Oh my god. Bro got stopped by Scopper Gabon? The number three, the
Shamrock,
YC2 of the Roger Pirates. Come on,
Shamfraud agenda is already gonna start, bro. That's what's gonna
Shamrod,
happen.
dude. His name's already
Shamrock.
It's
Shamrock,
already
bro.
Sham. Right?
Damn.
I don't know. Yeah.
um,
Yeah. I mean, I don't think. I mean, do you guys think that Shamrock's probably like as strong as the Gorosei?
yikes.
Mm,
It is odd because if he's equal to Shanks, which is crazy to say,
Yeah.
then
Honestly,
then
don't
where's
know.
Garling? But if he's less than Garling, but worse than Shanks, it's like then why even have him, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Mm,
what interests me is that like for whatever reason, Shamrock was in that like find the One Piece like panel. You
yeah,
know what I
he's
mean?
I
Like,
feel like because of that, it's important as fuck.
yeah, I think
Also,
he had
Figurelin's
some agenda.
Figurelin's
oh,
on
I
top
completely
right now,
forgot about
bro.
that.
We got 3 of them in the Find the One Piece panel. 3 Figurelins, only 2 monkeys. Garp's not in there. Come on. Dude,
Yeah, I don't know. Mihawk's not in there, dude.
he's part of Buggy. He's part of Cross Guild.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What is
Um,
Mihawk's plan? Bro just wants to chill out.
yeah, I think he just wants to chill. I don't know how they're. I don't know where and when they're gonna fit the Zoro Mihawk fight, bro.
Yeah, honestly, like,
I have like no idea like where the fuck they're gonna fit that
It's
in.
gonna be on. It's gonna be on Laugh Tale. It's gonna be on Laugh Tale. Maybe I don't know. That like I feel like that might be where it has to be, unless they show up on Elbaph right now.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be on the moon.
Yeah, you're right. NL's coming
I
back
know.
this arc.
Okay. I was always like, NL's got to come back. Uroj is gonna be a part of Elbaph.
Rogue is coming. Rogue is
Where are
Elbaph.
they? Where are they? I mean, we haven't seen the Heaven Realm yet.
Shamrock is about to kill Loki, and then Rogue stops him.
Whoa. Now that's
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that's writing.
Okay, but Uroj at some point soon's got to come in the story, right? Like it's the final saga. Clock's ticking,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Rogue is half Birkin, half Buccaneer, dude.
Okay, dude. I mean, maybe bro's big.
like
Bro's
could be.
big. But all I'm saying is the pot has come to almost a boil with the sky races and the moon and shit. We're getting
Yeah.
ever so close to the secrets of the ancient kingdom to be revealed, and they're a part of that history for sure. So like
Wait, who? The
the
Sky
the
people?
sky people, like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
makes so much sense. It like clicks together. Like the ancient kingdom was super advanced, and then like the ancient sky people also were able to go to the moon and make hella robots. Like that was the first hint that the ancient kingdom was an advanced civilization, you know? Like
yeah.
like
Dude, before I forget, I just wanted to note this, and again, it could mean like absolutely nothing. But the picture of Harold, he has like the two like lines on his like left eye.
mm,
Or wait, yeah, left eye. That's just like really reminding me of like like Dragon and like the Shandy and stuff and like
ooh,
all those
Mm,
tats. And like
real.
it also reminded me of like Ripley,
Yeah,
who
Ripley
I'm
also has a similar tattoo.
yeah, and she presumably is married to the whoever the silhouette person is on.
Not married, but in a relationship with.
Oh, sorry, yeah, in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
relationship with the silhouette
Mm.
person on Elbaph, and if that's Scopper, more ties to like the ancient
wait, when
history.
was that hinted at?
Wait, what?
Because Ripley was
Not that
like oh like
I
Ripley
already
said
have a
Colin's dad. Colin like is the kid that Ripley's the mother of, presumably maternally.
yeah.
But Colin's dad is human, apparently. And the way they talk about Colin's dad with like the food delivery and stuff makes it seem like Colin's dad is on the island. And the only other
Okay.
human figure we've seen on the island is the silhouette figure.
Oh, I mean, okay, we did see like the humans in the Legoland.
they are not Colin's dad, dude. Those
Hey,
Those
bro.
in the last chapter, those were implied. Those are implied to be Cypherpole agents.
What?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
you're
right.
totally right.
Yeah,
You're totally right.
You're
because
right.
they were like the Cypherpole agents got snatched up by a big bird,
That's
and
so
Road was the one with the big bird snatching up people and putting them in his little freaky
so funny.
house.
It's so
That's
funny.
actually
Damn, I was like Loki thinking like free those people, but I guess
Hell
fuck those
no,
people.
bro.
yeah,
Fuck
I
those
know.
people.
Fuck those people. That's actually so funny. I didn't even put that together.
It's so funny.
Dude, Cypherpole, not CP0, has been getting absolutely owned ever since
Yeah,
Egghead, bro.
Yeah.
ever
Like they,
since Wano, like the end of Wano, that
Yeah.
literally that.
I mean, yeah,
the
I guess
ones-
even CP0 members are getting fucked.
Yeah.
who is the one that was ordered to like
The one who
stop
like
Luffy?
died, the one who died for Gear 5.
Yeah,
Guernica.
yeah.
Guernica, yeah.
Yeah, he's got Nika in his name. It was destined.
Guernica. Shout out to Johnny who like left, I guess.
Johnny?
I think his
Johnny.
name is Johnny.
Oh, was he the one on Dressrosa that wasn't on Wano?
It's the one with like the guy who like just left, who apparently took the photo of Gear 5.
Oh shit, no, he lived. Okay, but there was one CP0 agent that was on Dressrosa in the aftermath that wasn't in Wano
I don't
and
know.
wasn't
'Cause
at the Reverie either.
it's Guernica, Johnny, and I think his name is Maha, who holds like like he just holds
Yeah,
like
the one with like the blow dart.
yeah, but the Maha guy, he like died to Izo, I think,
Oh yeah,
or something
I
like that.
guess.
They had a fight. It was like Broken Izo versus that guy or something. It was like 2 seconds. It
There
was
was
like
there was one that appeared for the first time on Wano, and there was one that was on Dressrosa that wasn't on Wano, and wasn't
I
at
don't
the
know.
Reverie. So there's one like unaccounted for CP0 agent.
What are the odds we're actually gonna get that, dude?
Probably zero.
Like,
But what if he's like, what if he's raw and like, what if he's the silhouette?
oh,
Oh
you're
my
right. You're right.
god,
There's a guy called
Last
Gizmondo.
CP0.
Gizmondo.
Gizmonda is unaccounted for.
Oh my god,
Gizmonda.
Yeah,
The
He's
one who
my
takes
favorite
down Gear
character.
5.
every
Also,
One
there
Piece
are
character is someone's
other
favorite character.
hero members who are like unnamed. We just don't know anything about them, and I think they show up in like the underworld like scenes or something.
Hmm. Shout out the Underworld. Hey, I feel like Umit is gonna come into play. The
I don't
shipping
even know what that
company
is.
guy,
Umit.
Umit. He was
It's like
at
such a
he was at the tea party,
party.
Oh my god.
and his ships were at the Red Port when the Revolutionary Army started to attack.
True,
Oda's
true,
keeping
true.
him in mind. Oda's
Umit,
keeping
dude.
Umit in mind.
Yeah, wait. Sabo didn't escape on an Umit ship, did he? No.
No, it was the Lelucia Kingdom ship.
Okay, it was just a
Yeah.
different ship. Okay,
Mhm.
right.
Damn, those guys died. The kingdom, like the king and queen of Lelucia.
Yeah,
Those guys got owned, bro.
Oh.
yeah.
Everyone on that island died except for the people who wanted to become revolutionaries.
Yeah, that works.
Oda's telling us to become revolutionaries or we're gonna die. That's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
message of One Piece.
Oh. I wanted to talk about what the actual motives might have been. Like what they actually are versus what they were presented as.
Mhm.
Because it's kind of like confusing.
Look, I think it's very convenient that the only remaining person who like saw the fight between Loki and his father
Got
might
lobotomized.
lobotomized and was very old and
Yeah,
senile and
yeah.
like it's very convenient. Like that's the eyewitness that we
Yeah.
have. I think like something happened that like is like unaccounted for. Like something happened that is making Loki's definitely framed. I think that's like definitely what's happening
Yeah.
here.
I have the same feeling.
But what's interesting to me is like, I mean, I guess we haven't had Loki discuss it, but like it doesn't. I mean, assuming if he got chained up, he would have been like, guys, I didn't do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it seems like maybe like it's like a weird double-edged thing where like maybe Loki did something without the intent. Like he did something with a different intent than what actually
Mhm.
happened, if that makes
I
any
don't
sense.
I don't think Loki's gonna be like pure hero. Like I think he has been framed for killing Harold. Maybe he did kill Harold and maybe it was justified,
Yeah.
but I feel like he's also probably not the most safe and sound person in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, it also comes down to like the fact that like I think Luffy is like the best litmus test in the
mhm,
series
mhm.
as far as like who's like cool and
I
not.
think well, I
It was like
think
Luffy, Loki. I don't know.
I think he's going to be in a similar realm as Kid, where like
Yeah,
Luffy trusts him enough to work with him and trusts him enough to free him. But well, I mean, there's the test of Shanks. Like Shanks fucked up Kid because he was about to do some terrible shit. Shanks probably
Mhm.
fucked up
oh
Loki
shit!
because he was about to do some terrible shit.
I forgot like Kid might still be around here.
Oh
Oh
my
yeah,
god, you're
I
right.
completely forgot about that.
well, Kid is the silhouette.
Kid is not the silhouette.
He's sweating there.
Kid married a giant in the time and had a
It is,
child.
yeah. I completely forgot Kid was still there.
Dude, and
Uh,
Law. What's going on with Law, bro?
I feel like Law's gonna meet up with Cross Guild or something.
True, he was a warlord.
Warlord, exactly.
Dude, cutaway with all the former warlords breaking Weevil
Woo!
and Dofi out of Impel Down.
Whoa.
Need it. And Marco, need it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I don't
Stussy,
know.
I don't know. I don't know. Where's Stussy? Where did she go? I forgot.
I thought she died.
She did not die. She almost died.
You
Oh,
stayed on the island with
She's on Egghead?
like
Cause isn't no one on Egghead right now? Or did she go with the Vegapunks? Like on the floating thing. Like is she on
I don't
Punk
think she went.
Records?
She basically let Kaku go, and then Lucci. Remember Lucci and Kaku like say Stussy
Mm-hmm.
died, but like it's
Oh,
oh,
right,
like
right, right,
Lucci.
right.
Seems like Lucci's lying. Like for
yeah. Oh no, I remember that now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I think Stussy. I guess maybe she could have gone with the Vegapunks, but like I'm assuming she got away.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So it's unconfirmed where Stussy is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Facts. Maybe she'll go with her real self to free Weevil.
Yeah, I can see that
I don't
happening.
know.
That seems like
Yeah,
a
that'll probably
funny
happen.
Yeah,
that would happen.
like young like Stussy meeting her old ass real self and her old self meeting her like young clone. That'd be funny.
It would be funny.
And then
Yeah.
we get Rock's lore.
Hold on, wait, I just had a crazy thought. This is not gonna happen. This is so stupid. But I was just like, wait, what if Stussy meets with Weevil and like they actually become a couple and like that was like Buckin's whole thing with Whitebeard. Like he
No,
was like,
bro. That would be her
Wait,
son, like
Beeple?
DNA
Wait,
wise.
oh, dude, because like Weevil is obviously not her son, dude.
What if he
Weevil,
is?
Weevil is a failed Whitebeard clone, bro. Trust me.
But I don't know.
oh
She
wait,
was a Rocks pirate who looked
wait,
like
Stussy.
Stussy at one point.
Hold on, Stussy is like an old person.
Yeah,
Stussy,
Miss Bakken is
oh,
Isn't
Weevil's
Stussy?
mother, and who was the person who was cloned to make the Stussy who was the CP0 agent.
yeah.
Oh,
So Stussy
Mhm,
is like Buckingham Stussy's
mhm.
clone.
Yeah,
And Buckingham Stussy was
okay.
Rock's Pirates.
Bucking like the original Stussy was a Rocks pirate who claims to be the mother of Whitebeard's son.
Which is false because Whitebeard was gay.
For Roger.
Right.
Or Rocks.
Or rocks.
No, that's a power dynamic. We don't like that.
That's
Nah.
why he said yeah, dude. He was like, fine, I'll do it, I guess.
Did he was chilling with Roger in that beautiful ass fucking
Yeah.
Sakura Island, which was the
Yeah.
island that what is it? Luke went to.
Yeah.
Nah, but maybe, but nah.
Oh
Elbaph
wait,
was a
that's why Whitebeard was like so upset the first time Odin was like, "Take me with you." He didn't want to share the island, bro. He didn't want to
Yeah,
share the,
bro.
the Love Island with Roger.
They're gonna third wheel us. Like it's gonna be so awkward.
No, literally, and that's exactly what happened. Like Odin went there and then like fought them. He's like, "This used to be something that Roger and I did." Like,
Yeah, he's like, ooh, bozo.
Wow. Dude, what if Harold is named Harold because he was trying to herald in the new age of the giants? Am I cooking, guys?
what if Yarl wasn't in a fight and he just like fell on the sword? But he thinks he was in a fight because he got a helmet on permanently now.
Wow. Guys, we're cooking. Okay, we might have run out of things to talk about. Now we're talking about shit like that.
Who's the guy that's like the third slave again?
Road.
Yeah, Road. Why does he know how to use that big ass sword on his back?
He is low-key a cosplayer.
Yeah, he's like.
Okay,
It seems
no, you're
like
right.
He's like an
You're right.
otaku, like in story.
But
like,
also, actually, we did skip over that. I really did like that little mini flashback of Road thinking
Yeah.
about when
Dude.
Haradine like became friends with him. I was like, wait,
Like-
why am I being sympathetic for this guy now?
no, dude. Unexpectedly, I like Road quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's like a funny gag character.
and like
it's funny, like Oda like decided he was the one that was gonna go with the Straw Hats right now.
yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
and he gets like a 2 3/4 sympathetic flash, like 2 3/4 panel sympathetic flashback, and you're like, oh wait, there is a little bit of a heart to this character. He is just a nerd. He's just a
Yeah.
cosplayer.
I really still want like a Sanji and I forgot the dude's name, but the cook giant to like do something
Stanson?
together. No, not Stanson. It's the one I always forget. There's like Gerd, Road, Stanson.
Oh
Arden
shit, you're
and-
right.
I forgot the dude's name. But yeah, I want them to do something
I
cooking
only see him
related
in
together.
this panel right now, the one that was introduced with Curd.
Yeah,
Wait, what
yeah.
the fuck?
He's
Do you see
right
this?
there. What?
On the panel of Haradine saying, "I'm gonna be king of the giants."
Yeah.
That cook giant, his shield has eyes and a tongue.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is that a homie?
Does bro have a
Is that
homie?
a homie?
Was that a homie from when Mother Carmel?
Oh, like Mother Carmel homie? Oh,
Is that a
shit.
Mother Carmel
wait.
homie? Well, hold on, wait a minute, bro.
Wait. Holy shit.
Random ass detail that I just saw. I never saw that.
It's kind of crazy. It does look a homie, yeah. So the cover story.
Oh, we
Where
need
the
to talk
fuck-
about that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at it now. It's odd because it seems like the cat guys became samurai, or like the rest of the beast pirates became like what? Who are these people? Like, what's going on?
Those
samurai.
are gifters, right?
No, I think they just.
Oh shit.
I think okay, so. Everyone on who's team just had cat masks.
Oh, facts. Yeah.
Just had cat masks.
Yeah.
I think they're just I can't tell if they're samurai or they're the beast pirates dressing up as samurai or
True.
I don't know
What does
what's-
the description say? Infiltrating the mysterious hidden base. Okay, so this is just in who's hideout thing.
yeah. I really hope the next cover story is like a who's who reveal because I
Yeah.
really want to see what he's up to.
Or like a reveal of his face.
I would love that. That'd be so
That'd be
fire.
cool.
Yeah.
Because we
Wait, so they
we
just,
saw
like,
him when
wearing
he was
cat
in
ears,
CP9,
or-
but his hair was covering his eyes, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine a world where the next cover story is not just the reverse shot of this. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
just seems like it's got to be what's next.
I totally agree. I hope that's what it is. So I just want to see him. Like he's definitely like evil, but like I kind of like loved him.
Yeah, he was cool. I did like Who's Who, and I liked his fight with Jinbei.
Yeah, I just thought he had like a really cool design too. I
Mm.
liked his
I
design
like
a
his
lot.
involvement with the Nika fruit, and
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I do just like Who's Who in general. What's Apu doing, bro? Actually, low key, I don't give a fuck about what Apu's doing.
That guy's like
Yeah,
a fucking grifter. Like he just goes to like whatever side is winning. Like he's
He's
like, I'm just gonna go.
dude. He's gonna join the Blackbeard Pirates. He would.
Like maybe,
they
yeah.
wouldn't want him though. I don't think. I feel like
He's got
I
a
feel
busted
like they'd
devil
get
fruit.
annoyed.
That's low key the That's like the
I
criteria
guess.
to join the
Yeah.
Blackbeard Pirates.
I mean, I guess. Damn.
Abu joins Cross
Like
Guild, dude.
they definitely they
No, get him out of there. No, get him out of there. Low key, if Apu just disappeared from the story, I'd be fine. If he never shows up again, I'd be fine.
He's definitely gonna show up again. Like definitely.
Or can you imagine
Seems
like
like-
Crocodile trying to deal with a poo?
He already deals with Buggy. He would actually kill Apu with
I think yeah.
the knife.
Like Abu would fit in the circus though. Like he would fit like the vibe.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Loki Alvida is YC2.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. OG is YC1, dude.
Emojis YC. No, Kabaji's YC1.
Oh my bad. Yeah, Moji's YC2. Alvida's YC3, dude.
What about Mr. 3?
Mr. 3. Yeah, Loki, you're right. I don't even know.
Mr. 3's got to be YC3. No other way around it.
Yeah,
Richie's
you're right.
YC1.
True. True, that was proven.
Yeah, Mihawk's like YC5.
He's down there.
Yeah, like Vista is. He's YC5, like Vista.
Whoa. It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
bro.
Was that insane?
What is that guy up to? You think he died in the Payback War? Is that what's implied?
I guess. It seems weird that only Marco and Izo survived. Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
Does it seem weird? Blackbeard's pretty strong.
no, I'm just like, why did Izo survive?
He's goated.
True. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with them. I feel like it's also weird that like that just happened off screen. Like those many, like Jozu's dead. Like how the hell did they kill Jozu?
Drowning. They drowned Jozu.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Fucking. Who else was there? No one really of importance, to be honest. It's just Marco, Jozu, Izo, and Vista are like the Whitebeard pirates that like
Matter.
matter. What about the guy with the pocket fruit? You remember that guy?
the pocket fruit.
There was a guy who had a fruit that was like hammer space. Like he had like he could just pull anything out of his pocket.
Oh my god. Wait,
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. What happened to him?
It was-
And if he
I didn't like that.
died, then why doesn't the Blackbeard Pirates have the pocket fruit? That would be that would be crazy if just like there's like a one-off character Marineford that was on the Whitebeard Pirates who had the pocket fruit, and then the Payback War happened, and then just one of the Blackbeard Pirates had it. That'd be crazy.
That would
I
be
feel like-
crazy.
Um,
They don't need
Never
any
mind.
more because they have Caribou, which is like the pocket fruit.
Oh yeah, plus Logia.
Yeah.
It's like the pocket
Yeah.
fruit plus Logia. Dude,
Yeah.
I was so hype on Caribou potentially being like a ex Baroque Works agent and like informing
too.
Crocodile about the
too.
ancient weapons. I was like, oh, he's just a
Yeah.
Blackbeard stan. No way.
Me too. I was so ready for him to be a
I
crocodile,
wanted.
but yeah, he's just like the Bartolomeo of like Blackbeard.
Speaking of Barto, remember when he got killed?
That dude's
Yeah.
dead. Barto is dead,
Oh.
dude.
Yasop
gone.
victim, bro.
Barto, yeah. Yasop is like a god's knight, bro.
Do you think Shanks is gonna come back to Elbaph?
I don't think it'll happen right now. I think it'd be
He's
like
gonna have a change of heart and turn around.
it just seems like a little strange that Shanks like left Elbaph. He was like, oh, I'm gonna come back now. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I feel like he's gonna do something before he comes back. Like he has to
He's
do
gonna find the One
something.
Piece.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
And
go
it's gonna
find the
come
One
back with
Piece.
the One Piece.
He's like, Luffy, I got it. My bad.
So so Shamrock has a pretty unscarred face. So do you think him being burn scar is kind of off the table?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You
I,
think
I
so?
definitely he's not the man marked by flames.
I never really thought he was. Wait, so like,
I did kind of think it was him when he was
It,
cloaked.
it
What?
adds up if he is
Mm,
after like the Blackbeard like saying that
mm,
he's like the government or whatever,
mm.
but like
I think he's
there's like
just.
nothing
I think he's probably just another God Knight. Probably.
he might be the one thing that's like throwing a wrench into that is like seems like Kid and Law know about this guy. It's like who like what like I don't think like are the God's
wait, about
Knights like
Shamrock or about
public that
Godslands?
They know about the
no,
man marked by flames,
Oh, the man mark. Okay, yeah.
Kid and Law know about the man marked by Flames, and it
and
seems like Law
and
really knows
and
about
so
it.
does
Like
Blackbeard.
yeah. And that's why I wonder if it's like could it be
But not
like
Kuzan? Because didn't Kuzan not know about him?
oh wait, you're right.
That's
Yeah.
such an odd. Like, if he works for the world government, or is he's allied with the world government, and Kuzan doesn't know who he is?
Okay.
That makes me think that he could be a God Knight if a Marine doesn't know who he is.
Okay, this is
Mm.
stupid because like Oda said he's not gonna do it, but like the fact that Law and Blackbeard know about it, I feel like he might be related to the Rocky Port incident, but
Hmm.
that's all up in the air right now.
Oh, what if he's Wang Ji? Dude, it
Maybe.
could be Wang Ji.
Wang
Like,
Ji is such a
such a random ass character, bro.
why does Oda like why didn't Oda just like reveal
Like
him? Like
who?
it's
Yeah.
such a random
Like,
literally.
literally,
Is
who?
that?
Like, Micah
He's
has
he's
every. You have every
only
right
being
to not know who this guy is.
What
he's
the
like
hell?
yeah, he's only been referenced like by name, but like he was a previous like
Rock
leader of
Spider.
like the island that Blackbeard runs,
Yeah.
like Hachinosu. He was a previous leader of Hachinosu.
And he was a rocks pirate.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about
Wait,
that.
this guy looks raw.
No, there's no drawing of him.
Oh,
The
there isn't.
people
This is
think
fan art.
people think that the guy with the long beard on Thriller Bark could have been him, but it's not true because he's alive.
Oh no, I'm looking at like fan art right now. I
Yeah,
guess.
I see the fan art you're
Yeah.
looking at.
Yeah,
Yeah, this shit's crazy. What the fuck?
yeah. A scythe and like a bone fruit or some
Yeah,
shit.
this shit's crazy. If you look at Wang Zi on Google Images, like you'll see it. But yeah, he hasn't. But he's based off a real like pirate, like in real
Hmm.
life, and that pirate was like a real life warlord,
Hmm.
where like they worked for the government and hunted down other pirates.
He could be Burn
Oh,
Scar,
does
and that's
the
why Blackbeard and Law know about him. He, or
Yeah,
I still think it would just
Hanafuda.
be so perfect if Hanafuda was Burn Scar. Like, it would be so fire,
Yeah,
literally fire. But
yeah,
I don't
I
know.
like
That's my
Hanafuda.
personal pick of who I want it to be, but I don't think it's him because Oda SBS'd him. There's no way it's him.
That's definitely what Shanks is gonna do. He's gonna find the man Marper Flames.
Yeah. It's gonna be like a cutaway or some shit. And Shank's gonna be well then if that's the case, then Shank's gonna be the first one with all the poneglyphs. Wait, is that where the Shanks versus Blackbeard is gonna happen? Is it gonna
With the
be
man Marper.
they both
man
find
marked
the
by
man marked
flames?
by flames at the same time
I
and they
think
fight over the last poneglyph? Not
the
on
thing
Elbaph?
is, my only issue with that is like it seems like Shanks might die to Blackbeard, like narratively speaking.
Without seeing Luffy?
Yeah, I think Shanks has to see Luffy before he dies. Like he has to. Like what the fuck?
damn, that would be. Ooh, that'd be crazy
What if
if he died
what
to
if
Blackbeard.
Wait, are you sure? I don't think no, he's fuck. Shanks is missing the poneglyph from Zoe. This kid doesn't have that.
did they not just did they didn't give it to him?
They
They
gave
only
they
gave it
gave
to Law?
papers. What?
I don't think they gave Kid the Zoe
What?
poneglyph. Or wait,
I
maybe
thought.
wait. They didn't give Kid. Wait, did Kid get the Whole Cake poneglyph?
Y- Oh fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember at all.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Wait, no, he did. I remember because he was like, I
He like popped to the island and got the poneglyph and ran, right? That's like what it
yeah,
was. Yeah, I think Kid only has the Big Mom and Kaido poneglyphs. I don't
okay.
think he has because like why would they have a spare Zoe rubbing?
Oh, so Law doesn't have the. Oh no, Law was there for.
Law, yeah,
Yeah.
Law
Okay.
has
So Shanks needs to go
yeah.
to Zoe, but I feel like
So Blackbeard doesn't need to go to Zoe.
yeah. So
Like
well, yeah. So
Blackbeard has
yeah, Law has 0, Kid
yeah
has 0, Shanks has
yeah.
2, and Blackbeard has 3, and the Straw Hats have 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
I
the
don't know if does Law have the Big Mom
they gave it to him.
rubbing?
They gave it to him.
Okay, they gave it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes
Remember
sense.
they handed
Okay,
at the end of Wano, they handed it over to him because they were like, "You
okay.
helped us, you can have this."
Yeah.
I guess
Mm.
Shanks could go to Zoe.
Can he though?
I don't know what he would do there, but
But can he go to Zoe?
There's
uh,
no
I
fuck
don't.
with him.
blog posts.
They fuck with him.
He needs what he needs is a Viva card.
Yeah, I mean, he might have one. He's been to Zoe before
He
as
has
a kid.
as a kid he's been there, but
Yeah,
he needs a Viva. It's not like Shanks is like buddy with the Minx. I mean, he
that's
might be,
true.
but like he hasn't been shown to be buddy with the Minx.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know then.
I mean, Minx. Wait, are the
Minx
Minx
fuck with
buddy with giants?
no.
No,
The
I don't think
Minx
there's like
the
any
Minx the
interaction.
Minx
Really?
fuck with Roger, so maybe he could use that like I was on Roger's crew. But
Yeah,
he would have to like find them first, which is so hard to do.
I mean, maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe that's what he's like doing right. Yeah, I don't know what his.
Maybe he has to go to Luffy for the Zopone
Mhm.
And then he joins the Straw Hats.
Yes.
Shanks for Straw Hat.
On that note, I think
Yeah.
it might be it.
Yeah.
If you made it to the end, congratulations. Hope you like what you saw. Again, if you like the vibes, click subscribe. We're gonna do weekly content and have some more short form, focused, edited content based on One Piece. Thanks.